Hello, fellow traders from around the world. Welcome. This is Martin here, and I'm ready to broadcast to you another weekly video. I usually do these videos once a week, and I'm really excited about getting started on what I talked about last week. Last week it was about online strategies that don't work, and this is part 2. So last week, if you want to see part 1, you'll have to find it on the YouTube videos series, and part 1 I explained about a discovery, why a lot of these online strategies don't work. So we're going to continue with that today. Okay. Now, I'm sure all of you've bought something online. Perhaps you've bought a lot of stuff online. Strategy, systems, indicators, what have you. It can cost anywhere from just a few dollars to all the way to thousands of dollars. I'm actually shocked about how expensive some of these things are. And they all promise you one or another. For instance, no loss intraday strategy, daily profit $3,000. They all claim that you'll be instantly successful, and obviously a lot of that just doesn't happen. It may work for some people. It may even work for the person that's marketing it online, but it just doesn't work for you. So important to understand that there's a really good reason, even if the strategy or the system or something you buy is excellent and it really does work, it just may not work for you because of something else. We started talking about that last week. So what is that something else? Well, we all trade differently from each other, and that's the first thing that you have to understand when you're trading Forex. We all have unique personality types that affect how we think, respond, and act when trading. So online strategies, therefore, by default, cannot address all the different ways that traders realistically trade. I want you to understand that. So if you buy something online, it may be effective for one type of trader, but not for your type of trading style. Now, there's no Holy Grail, and I can't emphasize that enough. There's no, and this is really, really important, guys, there is no one-size-fits-all Holy Grail. It just does not exist. Okay? So you stop searching the internet for that something that will help you. It may help some traders, but not necessarily you. So the best thing you can do is accept a trading strategy that matches your personality type, okay? And we'll talk about that in just a moment. A good trading strategy is a mechanical process that helps traders become less emotional, okay? That's the key. So whatever you buy online or on the internet, it's got to help you become less emotional so that you can make less mistakes. And that is the winning formula right there, okay? Now, let me just take that off and continue. Risk defines all of us. Okay, so what defines your trading personality type? Okay, it's a level of risk that you're willing to take, right? Risk can be either high or low, like either you're willing to take a high level of risk or you're willing to take a low level of risk. And that dictates your trading personality type. You're either an aggressive trader where you evaluate the trading process with a higher level of risk and you're willing to take and accept losses. Or you can be a conservative trader who values taking less risk and you wait for more positive confirmation before taking a trade. Reducing losses is your priority. So some of this makes sense, guys. Okay, and go back to your trading already. Are you getting a feel of whether you're an aggressive or conservative style trader? Now, there's a discovery process, okay? If you're not sure, and I'm sure most of you aren't, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Based on your trading, you're either trading terribly, and remember, 90% of traders in the world are failing at making any money at it. So you're probably in that 90%, okay? And you have to understand why that's happening to you. So there's a discovery process, okay? Now, how do you find out who you are? There are two main ways. One, through questionnaires and online quizzes. There are actually there's professional help online. Certain websites that do cater to traders, and you can find out a lot about yourself. Some of it is some of that stuff you would have to pay for, probably well worth it, but there's something that I'm going to give you at the end of this video that's absolutely free and is absolutely amazing. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned to the end of the video. It's not that long today, okay? So there are questionnaires and online quizzes you can take, but most of you, number two, you're going to find out about yourself through the School of Hard Knocks. Ever heard of that expression before? Well, that's the long and hard road of real live experience. In other words, you're going to find out as you keep trading, and guess what? You're going to find out, or you're going to discover your personality type after trading and losing most, if not all, your money. But not once, not twice, but many times more. Okay, so that's what we call the School of Hard Knocks. Okay, let me just take that off and we'll continue. Now, confusion and anxiety. When you lose all of your money, it's at this stage of your Forex exploration that you will begin to realize your trading personality is out of balance. So, after you've lost a whole bunch of money, you probably will realize, well, something's wrong with my trading, and yeah, it's attributed to your trading personality. So, as you become more confused, you bounce back and forth between being a conservative type trader and an aggressive type trader. You're not able to adapt to any specific trading style that matches your personality. Does this make any sense, guys? I hope it does, because, I mean, that's, you know, you just bounce back and forth. You've tried different ideas, systems, indicators, strategies, but they all cater to different types of personality types, the two main being conservative and aggressive. So, to begin your trading journey the right way, you will have to do some exercises and discover your trading personality type, right? Makes sense, right? To begin trading right, let's find out what your trading personality type is. It's all about your ability to absorb risk. Remember that. It's all about risk. We have low risk. If you're willing to absorb just low risk and you can't stand a lot of losses, you're a conservative type trader. High risk means that you're trading very aggressively and you're willing to accept more losses. Now, ask yourself, okay, here's a series of questions, guys. Really important that we go over each and every one of these, okay? So, do you want to trade often? Do you want to make lots of money fast? Maybe you're writing this down. You should have a piece of paper. If you want to stop the video and write this down, just write down yes or no after each question, okay? Do you see a lot of trading opportunities every day? Do you spend a lot of time trading on the computer? A lot of us do. Do you watch the computer hours on end? Do you find yourself restless, waiting for the next trade? Do you love the excitement of trading? Do you actually love it? It excites you. Do you like taking extra risk in order to catch a big win? So you're looking for the big win, you're willing to take that risk. Do you dream all about the money you will make trading? I've done that myself in the beginning, years ago, but I stopped doing that now. So you dream about all that money. Is that the driver behind your trading? Do you constantly look for and test other indicators? Do you take more and more trades when you win? Okay, so you're winning. That's pretty good. You got a good feeling. Your confidence is there. And you take another trade and another trade and another trade. Do you keep trading when you're losing? Well, if you've lost 1, 2, 3 trades, you keep trading. Finally, do you anticipate and enjoy trading market reversals and breakouts. In other words, you're waiting for the market to reach a high or a market to reach a low, and then you're waiting, you're willing to jump in quickly as soon as the market turns around, either bouncing off support or resistance, or breaking out through previous resistance or support. Okay? Aggressive type trader. Guess what, guys? If you answered yes to most of the previous questions, then realize that you're an aggressive trader. An aggressive trader strategy attempts to maximize returns by taking a relatively higher degree of risk. Making quick money is your primary objective rather than safety of income and account balance. So you want to make quick money, you're willing to take a higher degree of risk, and you know that you're going to lose some trades. But here, take a look at this. Ask yourself, an aggressive trader may say, and have you said this to yourself as well? Well, easy come, easy go. I will be able to easily make back my losses. Okay? That is an attitude of an aggressive trader, because an aggressive trader knows that he or she is going to take many, many trades, and perhaps there's the ability to make back any losses. Now, let's ask some more questions, okay? Again, you may want to stop the video, write these down, write down your answers. Do you wait to take trades based on your plan? Are you happy seeing small wins and being consistent? Do you not see many trade opportunities? In other words, when you're looking at your computer, looking for trade setups, you really don't see a lot of trade opportunities that you want to take. Do you choose a special time of day to watch your computer screen? Are you happy and content when you do not see a trading opportunity? Do you like to confirm a potential trade or setup with more proof? How important is risk to you? Is risk very important? Is preserving your account balance very important to you? Okay, preserving your account balance. Do you like the idea of compounding your earnings and watching your money grow? Do you keep internet searching at a minimum? Do you stop trading after a few wins? Finally, do you anticipate and enjoy trading market reversals and breakouts with more clues? So you're still looking for market reversals and breakouts, but you need more clues before you enter a trade. Okay? If you answered yes to most of the previous questions, consider yourself a conservative style trader. Hey, guess what? Conservative traders want proof and confirmation on any given trade. That shouldn't be given. So there's a typo, which I'll have to correct at some point in the future. I didn't have to tell you, but, I like to see my own mistakes and admit to them. Okay, so let's continue. By nature, they will not trade everything they see. Instead, they have a plan that is based on preserving their capital and account balance while making steady income over a longer period of time. So, a conservative type trader has a plan, is primarily concerned about preserving their capital and their account balance, and doesn't like to have big losses, and is interested in making steady income over a longer period of time. So, guys, do you see the difference between the aggressive and conservative type trader? Again, look back at your trading career so far, and what type of trading type are you? Do you understand the difference? Are you trading according to your style? Now, guys, and everybody out there watching this video, I want you to take this test. go to this website and take their free test. It's a free test. It's not going to cost you anything, and nobody's going to try to get you to buy anything. Okay, so I did this test myself, and trust me, it's great. It's one of the great things that you can do. So once you answer all the questions, there are approximately 35 questions, and will take you about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if your command of the English language isn't that good, but the questions are not that difficult. Okay, you will be able to receive back some important information that will help you understand your personality type and what you may need to do in order to become a successful Forex trader. Great. So it's called the THARP Trader Test. Okay, here's their here's the website right here. You can just type this, or copy and type this into your web browser. Go to that and give them your email address. You're going to have to give them your email address. I believe at the beginning when you do the test, you may not need to give them your email address, but if you want the long report version, the very comprehensive version of the answers and what type of trading personality you are, then it's best to give them your email address. I did, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so just letting you know. So next, I have a question for you guys. Did you take the personality type test? And what did you find out about yourself? So please reply below this YouTube video. I would love to hear from you guys. Okay, so it's really important. I did the test. I found out a little bit more about myself. I was actually surprised in a couple of areas. So I need you to do the same, and hopefully we can get you back on the winning track. Okay, so finally, subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you watch my YouTube videos, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe buttons. You may get a bell. You'll have to click on that to actually get the videos every single week. Okay? And finally, attention Canadian traders. If you're in Canada, do you want a good broker? I've got a great broker for you that is not, that gives you all the perks of, a really good broker. It's not, there's no FIFO, there's hedging, there is, high leverage, and they are not an offshore broker. They're a broker that is in one of the major economic countries of the world. Not a major economic countries, but one of the currency pairs that we do trade. So please, if you're interested in a broker that's great for you, contact me. I've got some great information for you. Again, my email is mskyj007@gmail.com. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and we'll talk to you in next week's video. Take care. Bye-bye.